What is up, boys? Welcome back to another MX Bikes video. And today, as always, every single week, we are on Steezy's Arlington. I will be doing 250s this weekend for Aerial. I'm not sure on what 250 to ride. I don't know whether to ride the Husky or the KTM. I don't know, but yeah. Today we're on Steezy's Arlington, and I've rode a few laps of this, and oh boys, this track is fire. This track is probably the best track that he's released so far, and that's a good thing because it means that his tracks are getting better and better and better as the season goes on. So, as you can tell by the textures on the ground, they're not like they've just been scanned, that was the first big W. I know that he started doing that before this track, but they look a bit more realistic now on this track than maybe others. And the jump scaling, that's going to come up short. The jump scaling is a lot better, and the jump heights are a lot better. Also, another big thing that he's improved is the berms. Now the berms, they were quite flat before, so you used to go into them. There used to be nothing wrong with your entry. You used to just go into them, and then you used to just get sent high and go over the top or tuck the front or so forth or whatever. But yeah, he's also added one rut in most corners, which I kind of like because it's not too much, but it's not too like it gives another option. Obviously, I like the Aerial where there's like 3 ruts in each corner because that's pro race, that gives it skill. But for the people in the community who just want to ride, it's good because, like I said, when you're racing, you can dart to the inside and take someone's line away or something like that. And I think that him putting that into his track is a big W. But the only thing that I think could be better, could be bigger, is the whoops. They're very, very easy, and I think Steezy's a very community-based guy. I think he focuses more on the average player than the pros, and that's good because the community does want. We do need tracks that aren't aerial tracks because the aerial tracks are hard. Even I struggle, and I've got 1.7k hours in this game, and I wouldn't say I'm that bad at Supercross. I'm not the best. By far, I'm not the best, but I wouldn't really say that I'm that bad. Like, I can run decent times. Just remember, I still haven't qualified, but that's besides the point. But yeah, I do like this track. I think the layout of this track is so nice, and I'm excited to see what happens in the future, because I think his tracks are only just that. They're just gonna get better and better and better as the season goes on, and I'm so excited to see his progression when it's round 17, because going from A1, which was like a NASCAR track because it was so wide, and now producing something like this, which is probably aerial standard, it's crazy. It's big ups to him. So Steezy, if you're watching, give yourself a big pat on the back because it's incredible. I don't know what goes on with track creating. I'm not a track creator. I can only just use Photoshop for thumbnails. I can only just use Photoshop for thumbnails, but yeah, it's crazy, and I don't know how he does it. Another big thing is when we get around to them, I will show you again. He has my tough blocks on the track, So if you do download the track, let me know in the comments what you think of them. They are right around here. This is them. Let me just pop a UE. This is them here. Yeah, let me know what you think of them. I think they're very cool. I literally just gave him a logo and he put them together for me. So yeah, big up to him. And I think it's cool what he's doing with helping some of the smaller content creators, because I think it's a good way of growing. Because I'm trying to get to that big 500. And yeah, we're almost at 100. But yeah, we got 5 more to go, 500 to go. Well, not 500, we got like 430 to go. But yeah, so I'll be racing aerial this weekend on the 250. And I'm not sure what 250 I want to ride, because see, I like the Husky. I want to change it up. I don't want to be the same as everyone else and just follow the KTM and all of that. And plus, I want to use a 6-skin that AO Power Sports made me. It is very, very cool. And yeah, I did announce that I have joined the team. But yeah, I need to get a 250 Husky suspension set up. So if you do have any, just join my Discord. I will put an updated link in, and hit me up in there and let me know if you've got a setup that you can send. And if you do, then I will happily try it out. But yeah, so I'm not sure what a good time is. I haven't really ran a good lap. At the moment I've got 57.5, and I'm not sure if that's a good time. Pretty sure you could step over that, over the start. I don't think I'm doing the track any justice, because I'm just wadding my way through these rules like that. But yeah, like I said, the whoops are very, very small, but I like it because you don't want a challenging track for the community. Like, I get the pros and all that. They wanna have a hard track, and that's why aerial is hard. But like, the people who aren't capable of riding aerial yet, it's not going to be fun just riding around crashing everywhere, is it? And nobody wants that. So I think what Steezy is doing is very good. But yeah, as I said before, the visuals, they just got so much better. So I think that would be the line, try and go quad triple. But I don't know if it's doable on a 250 or not. It might be. We'll try next lap. Oh yeah, I almost quadded in. I do like that Steezy brings these tracks out like some time before, because it gives, I know that just fell off the map there. I know that it's different. Like, the scaling is different between Steezy's tracks and aerial tracks, but it gives you a chance to practice the layout and practice. That's one of the hardest things I find with the track only getting dropped 30 minutes early. I find it hard to learn the layout of it, whereas when I have these tracks out, it's a lot easier, and that's one good thing. Right, let's try and go for the quad. Oh, I didn't have enough speed. But yeah, I like riding the layouts of them. But yeah, just look at the detail on the floor. Like, if I was to go on A1, or if you downloaded A1 before, and then you download this track, you'll know what I mean. But A1, it was really wide, and it was still a good track. It was still made well, but it was just there's been a lot of progression. And what I'm thinking about doing is doing a progression video when it's done. I think about doing that for Steezy, but yeah. I'll need to figure that out on how to put that all together. I think I might just go through all the tracks and like do like a lap or two and just talk about it. And yeah, but that's for in the future. Still got a lot of runs to go. I reckon you could step across there on a 450. But yeah, I'm not doing this any justice. But stay. Watching the video until the end. I don't mind if you skip it, but stay watching it till the end. It just helps me get. It just helps the algorithm like me a bit more. You know what I mean? So yeah, just stay watching until the end. You can skip to the end if you want, but yeah, I'm trying to grow on YouTube. I'm trying to grow on TikTok and all of that. So yeah, it's a bit easier with shorts because they're short and not very long. They're like a minute at the most. So yeah. Another thing is like, I don't know if you saw on Steezy's Glendale, but I put a short up of it and I hit a massive 5 quad. No, wait. I think it was either 5 quad or 5 quad triple through the first rhythm, and there's not anything like that on this track. Like, it's all just triples, and I think that is more. It gives it more of a realistic feel as we're gonna jump off the track, and yeah, there's jams. But yeah, so it gives it more like a realistic feel because there's no abnormal lines. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to quad this in aerial. You can on here. I have done it a few times, but yeah. Mood. Oh yeah, I did a the video might look better because I did a CPU upgrade on my computer, and now I can run all of the shaders and reflections and all of that. So that's pretty good because I play a lot on visuals. If the game's visually good, then I play well, and if it's not, then I don't really play well. Like, if I was to turn all of the shaders off and that, I would be worse than I am now, and that's something that can't happen because I'm already bad enough as it is. So yeah, but yeah, I did say I was gonna go for a hot lap, but I kind of messed up. So we're gonna go double. I have turned my gain up a little bit. I think gain allows you to turn a little bit sharper, and it definitely is better for Supercross. But I'm not really, I'm not sure for outdoors, but yeah, it's definitely better for Supercross. Right. Oh dear, I've messed it up. Gonna have to double my way through there. I'm gonna go to the inside. Now I like that little inside hump thing, because it gives you different rhythm lines, and that's always good to have on a Supercross track, especially one that's really short like this one is. This one's only 50 seconds. It's not as short as, say, Detroit was. Detroit was 48 seconds. There you go, there's the quad. And yeah, I'm not really a fan of the short Supercross tracks. I prefer the tracks like Glendale, which are like a minute long. But yeah, we didn't go to race Glendale, so that's a big rip in the chat. I will be racing Daytona, so yeah, be on the lookout for that. I do stream that on Twitch, and I'm excited to see Steezy's Daytona, because I feel like he's gonna put his all into that track. He probably puts his all into every track, but I feel like that track is just gonna be special because it's Daytona, and there's a lot of hype around Daytona. I know that. It's a very unique track, how they like make a circuit in the middle of the NASCAR track. So did I beat my lap that time, or did my lap not count? I don't think my lap counted. So let's try it again. So we're gonna go triple, single. Right, then let's try not to ruin this section. Oh dear, we're squidding. We are squidding. This is where I messed up last lap.